I am the first one to discover this. I am the first one to do this. Howdy everyone, Bsp here, and I wanted to share with you how Bethesda put a stop to my hopefully big splash into the glitching Starfield community. Now I bet you're wondering, how did a huge video game developer stop a little starting up in the scene YouTuber here with just 166 subs? Well, they patched their game. If you didn't know, recently there was a patch that was released on the 25th here. Just a couple days before that, I had discovered the glitch for the shipbuilder in New Atlantis. I spent a whole lot of credits on the shipbuilder and the key, so I wanted to find a way to get outside the map of the key and then get to the chest just below the shipbuilder of the key. And so after many hours of attempting to get outside of the map, I finally figured it out. And now the tragic part of the video is that even the key wasn't safe for the patch. So the chest end of the shipbuilder is no longer there, and the video is really just going to show that if you have a glitch, just go ahead and try and get it out there. There are, just really any way you can before, who knows what could happen, like a patch, possibly. Now, the purpose of this video really at this point is just to possibly figure out some glitches in the future. At the very least, I can hopefully contribute my findings here to somebody finding a much greater glitch on the key. Alright, and now that we got all of that settled, for the glitch to function, there are a couple requirements here. First, you have to actually beat the Crimson Fleet quest, like entirely. I think you have to side with the Crimson Fleet, it's what I did. I went ahead and sided with the Crimson Fleet, even though Sam truly hated it. But after you beat the final quest there, go ahead and talk to Neva, if I remember her name correctly, and she will hand you a key to your own little apartment, and then I'll go ahead and take it from there. Thanks, previous me. Now, as you can see here, we're looking over some previous video footage that I did on Twitch whenever I was streaming. So I'm trying to find a way to make the two fridges work, where it kind of glitched me out, but I gave up on it eventually. And then I went ahead and went over to the stools, and I like to change it to the second option of stool, and I'll show you here in a second. But I'll change it over to the second option, and then what you want to do is you want to lay down the fridge right there at that spot that I got it, and then you want to go ahead and try and do what I'm doing here. Eventually you'll find a spot where the stool will just glitch right outside the map. So we'll go ahead and place down that stool, sit on it, and as you can see, I am right outside the map. And the reason we put the stool in that one specific location is because there is a little roof, little section here that you can stand on. So that's kind of what's keeping us up above and outside of the map. Alright, from this point on in the video, it's really just going to be kind of me showing off how I'm able to get to the chest, or I used to be able to get to the chest here for the shipbuilder on the key. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try and find the front first. Is normally what I try to do. This is like the room right next to the front, and that's the front right there. And then as you can see, this is the shipbuilder. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump on some of the piping, which there was loads of piping and loads of things to jump on in the key. It was honestly insane. We're just going to drop off the side. As you can see, we got the 72,000. We're going to take that. And to reset the shipbuilder, you'd normally talk to her, and she would, reset her credit amount a little bit after that. I'm pretty sure you had to go off to another planet and wait just about 72 hours or so for it to reset. But yeah, that's a whole video on my key. Again, guys, put it out there if you got it, but like and subscribe. That's it.